just give us your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I thought we kind of had a harder session day before a game than we've had for the last few, and it looked like had a little impact on the way that we cut, the way that we finished in the first half, and missing free throws. And so there was a lot of finishing, but it didn't seem to matter what action we kind of ran. It was just a little just didn't have the speed and the zip to it that we'd seen previously. So I thought the boys did a good job after half time, the way that they came up, turned up their pressure a little bit, and moved the ball a little bit better, and found a way to score close to 60 points in the second half. But credit to Brisbane, down a few bodies, as everyone has been at some stage this year, but they kept hanging around and kept fighting, and made it a really good contest.
Will you be happy with this spread? I guess you've spoken about guys stepping up when others are down, and CG only 6 points tonight, but then John Cain will get going, and then Nari or Jack finish it off. Give us your thoughts on that.
Yeah, good spread. I thought our point guards were outstanding tonight. Delhi, always a tough assignment to guard Lamar Patterson, and the physicality of playing against him, and then to run our offense and make shots and do all the things that he has to do. So I thought he was great. I thought Shea, through periods, I think just before half-time, he kind of got the scoreboard ticking over for us. And then his attack downhill, for him to get 9 free throws, we haven't seen that for a while. I know he'd like to make a couple more, but and then just coming up with key steals at big moments. So I thought that backcourt was fantastic. Caleb got going a little bit, which was great. He missed some easy ones the first half, and then he found a good rhythm in the second half in attacking the rim. And I thought, again, both our centres were outstanding in different times, and Ariel playing, heavy minutes in the fourth quarter and finishing plays, and, it was great for us. So, Jack is always, up there in our plus-minus every time he plays, and, did a good job on Franks, and, again, rebounded really well, and, probably need to get him a couple more looks, but added to our pace and our verticality as well. So good spread. It wasn't CG's night tonight, so good for other people to step up.
With Jack, I don't think he'd be that bothered by not getting those looks and things like that, but he was pretty good down the stretch there, wasn't he? 12-1 now when he plays this year. We haven't lost much when he's been on the floor for us, so it just shows the quality of player and how much he impacts the game, and on a given night he can do it in different ways. It's always going to happen at the defensive end. It's always going to happen with his rebounding and his attack on the rim and his three ball. They're the areas where he keeps getting that one consistent, and we keep seeing that mid-teen score ticking over for him. And Jack, can you talk a little bit about your mindset tonight? I guess it was probably a bit of a struggle early for everyone, and then you got rolling in the second half.
A big focus for me tonight was just the defense on Franks. We knew that they were going to come in and be aggressive, and we feel like we get every team's best shot, especially coming here on our home floor. It's a big statement game for them if they come out with the right mindset. So we really just wanted to set the tone with our defense early, I guess took a lot of that upon myself with Franks, as Delhi did with Lamar, so I just started off trying to defend well and rebound at a high level, and understand that last time we had some success in pace, so just trying to create some of that for us early. Just happy we ended up getting the win.
How taxing is it with a big defensive assignment, and how much does that play into getting yourself going offensively?
It's taxing and it's challenging at times, but I love it. I love playing defense. I love taking that challenge upon myself, and he's a great player, and knew that he was going to come out aggressive tonight, and I felt like we had a really good battle going back and forth. It's definitely tiring. I was definitely looking for some air at some points during the game, but I'm confident, as all the boys are. When you need a rest, there's another guy right there ready to step up, and that's the case with Big Mace coming in, and with everyone at every position on our team. Like we're so deep, and it's one of our biggest strengths. So we pride ourselves on playing hard, playing with great pace, and then when you need a rest, next guy's right there ready.
And it's been a bit of a special week with the Indigenous Round, and I know that Davo sort of spoke to the group as well. Can you speak to that a little bit, Jack?
Yeah, I mean, it has a bit more, I guess, of a significant meaning for our group this year. Obviously having Davo with us, and he actually made a really powerful speech and sent a great message to us earlier in the week when we were receiving some education and learning about the Indigenous culture in Australia, and that completely, I guess, shown him in a completely different light, which was really powerful. And all the boys are really proud of him, and proud of his pride in his culture and how he expresses it. So, it was a super special game for us tonight, knowing what we're representing, and we knew that we had to come out here and represent it the right way. And yeah, I'm happy, and I felt that we did a good job of that.
And Dean, can you throw us forward a little bit? A couple of pretty big games coming up, mate.
Yeah, just to follow on what Jack said, it was a special night for us to start with. The education and for us as a team about Indigenous affairs and understanding. Davo made a great speech about being at primary school and them talking about first settlers, and him questioning the primary school about these the Aboriginal people have been here for a long time, and just the education that we want to continue to use the platform that we have in this round to continue to educate and heal the past and grow the future of the Indigenous players. And Davo's a special kid, and he made a fantastic speech, as Jack said the other day. Big games coming up, Perth and Southeast. So couldn't look forward to two more games than playing those top two teams right now. So look forward to it. Did want to obviously acknowledge the loss of Shane Warne as a Victorian, as a person that absolutely adored what he did on the field and played with a passion and changed the game. And there was a few blonde tips in my hair back in the day because of Shane Warne, and to lose him and Rod Marsh in a week was a massive hit for sport. And shout out to the cricket community and to his family.
Thanks, guys. Any other questions?
Yeah, I'll jump in if I can. Dean, tonight was your 250th game in charge, and of the coaches that have reached that milestone, you've got the second best winning percentage, just behind Gorge. Just what's your reaction to having reached that milestone and hearing about yourself in reaching that sort of company?
Yeah, I can tell you now, I'm not getting to 750 or whatever Gorge is at right now. Maybe if you add up my 10 years of assistant coaching, it still doesn't get to that. So, when you see him continue to do it with the passion that he has, it's quite amazing. But winning's really important to me, and so having a strong winning percentage and putting yourself in a position to make finals and challenge for championships each year is what I'm all about and what this club is all about. And so I want to thank certainly my coaching staff there. Obviously I'm the one that sits up here and speaks every week, but the work that Justin Schuler, Reece Carter, D-Mac, and our strength and conditioning staff, high performance, the effort they all put in to make this thing tick, has allowed me to get to 250 and to get to a good win percentage. So just acknowledge them.
And Jack, can you just talk about your experience working with Dean? Because obviously you've had the success, but you missed a long time through the injuries, and obviously it's been a bit of a battle to kind of get back. And now you're contributing well to the team again. So how's working with Dean kind of helped you through that period?
Yeah, I mean, I love playing for Deano. I love playing for this club. I love what we're about, and obviously Dino's, kind of the head of the snake of that, and takes the reins. But yeah, I mean, it's been great. Even though I've missed a lot of games, I still felt very connected to the group through the success that we had last year, even despite them being on the road for a good chunk at the end of the season. But it was a big thing for me when they came back and played Game 3. Game 3 was it? Or whenever they won the final game back in Melbourne, for me to be there with the fellas and be a part of that, despite not playing, was a very cool moment for me, and I guess motivated me to continue to attack my rehab at a high level and look forward to that potentially occurring now that I'm back healthy. So that's something in the back of my mind. I'm super happy for Deano with his milestone tonight. Happy that the boys got the win, and hopefully we can keep putting that win percentage higher and higher, so he's at the top of that list. But yeah, love this club.